Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we're carrying on with our Daenerys playthrough. This could very well be the last episode of the series, as this is only a mini-series. I don't know yet. Depends what we can get done in today's episode, as we have taken back the... Well, we first liberated the East of all slavery, and then we took the Iron Throne, and then we won the war for the Long Night. So... yeah, there's not much left to do just to assert Daenerys' rule. There is the small, and when I say small I mean very small, Red Fort Kingdom that we do need to get back under our control, as well as maybe purging the land of traitorous lords and the usurpers' dogs, as Daenerys calls them. Get rid of Cersei and characters like that and put some of our own houses in power. There's a bit of a civil war going on up north, but as I don't really like the Boltons, I may just leave them to it. But yes, this may be the last episode. And in case you missed it, I did put up a vote for the next mini-series to replace this, and the winner was the Dance of the Dragons, and it looks like the winning vote for the house is the Blacks, so we will be playing as the Blacks in that mini-series, which will follow the end of the Daenerys one, whether that's with today's episode or the next episode. You'll know by the title, but at time of recording I obviously don't know if this will be the final episode or not. So, right, we need to disband our army before we can do anything, and considering we now have all of Westeros and a huge army, I'm not really bothered about losing 1,000 men by just disbanding them all up here. Ah, these are all event troops though. Okay, so we may as well bring them down to the ships then, and it doesn't really matter about them. We need to sort out our council and such now that we have all of Westeros to choose from, same with our guards and all that sort of thing. Right, who have we actually got here in charge of the Stormlands? Lord Paramount Reveller of the Stormlands of House Bolling. Okay, how the hell did you end up with this title? I've got no... Maybe you were gifted it? Let's have a look. Kingdom of the Stormlands. Who are the claimants? Are there any... There's Edric Storm left. And that's pretty much it. So that's the only... So we could maybe give it to Edric, but do we really want to give it to the bastard of the man who usurps our family? I don't think Daenerys would. So we'll have a look who we could name as the new protector of the Stormlands, just like when the Targaryens originally invaded. High Garden, we have House Redwyn. I think we gifted it to them, didn't we? We gave them the title as they actually stood by us. So yeah, I'm happy with the Redwyns. I do feel like we need to do something for the Valerians. They did stand by us. They were the first to come to our aid. So we definitely need to do something about that. Ah, so Lady Paramount Reveller of the Stormlands also has the High Lordship of Dragonstone, so we do need to take that away from her. That should belong to us. So, High Lordship of the Dornish March. Wow, so you've got quite a few. Does the High Lordship belong to the Valerians already then? Have you already, Lordship of Driftmark. Strong claim on the Lordship of Torturer's Deep. So who owns the... Ah, Lordship of Dragonstone is Lord Roland Storm. Ah, okay, yes. Is he also the High Lord? No, so High Lordship of Dragonstone belongs to Monteris Valerian. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that, with him having the High Lordship of Dragonstone. That's fair enough, I'm pretty happy with that, but I want it as our vassal, not your vassal. So, we need to retract the vassalage of Monteris Valerian. That should belong to us. Lowers her opinion of us by 20. This is a breach of the feudal contract that will upset your other vassals. I don't care. His title, that belongs to me, that vassalage. So we want to sort that out. Let's have a look at Cersei, who's now pretty old. Who is her heir? Her heir is Lord Tyron of the Westlands. Okay. We could... See, I don't want to start massive war, so a young vassal wouldn't be so bad, but we don't want her, can we? We could plot to kill, plot to kidnap, plot to kill. Let's plot to kill Cersei for now, so we can try and go around this without getting killed. So could send the face of him, but we won't do that. We'll auto-invite people and see if we can get anyone to join. Littlefingers all over that straight away, the flipping snidey little bastard. The Vale, the Arryns are obviously in control there. He has got a child though, Lord Willem, who's half Lannister. And Dawn are obviously very, very loyal to us. They were very loyal to us in Undeed, and it's also our sister-in-law. So let's unpause and let things just tick away while we do some things. Right, we have new council positions open, apparently. It must be on our main council. A High Admiral, well, that will be... We won't be able to actually have him, though, until he's our own vassalage. I want to give that to the Valerians, just like the olden days of Targaryen rule. And for a new advisor, we will go with... Ooh, who can we actually trust as an advisor? We'll go with the Red Winds, try and get the reach on our side. May you live in harm and contentment, my liege. I accept your decision to retract my vassal, Lord Monterus the Generous, though it grieves me deeply. I don't care if it grieves you deeply. Right, High Admiral, we should be able to now have him as our new High Admiral, as he is now a vassal directly under us. Let's just let things tick along before we can... Yeah, there he is. He's his own vassal now, so... Currently considering an invite to a plot offer from us. Oh, okay, so we can't do it with him while that's going on. What other stuff could we get up to? What else needs sorting out? Well, we'll go straight for this war because this is something that we do need to get under control straight away. And we can't declare war while we have raised levies. Ah, have we still got raised levies over in Marine? No, we've not. Need to give Marine away to somebody else, really. I would like the income from it, though. So, I'm not sure what we'll do with that just yet. But we need to do something with that. Where have we got raised troops, then? Because it said that these were all event troops. Oh, okay. Maybe they're not now. Yep. Disband. Ah, just these are event troops. Okay, that's why it wouldn't let me... Okay, yeah. Right, now, can we... But we haven't got any raised levies. It's telling us that... Because they're too far moved already. It seems that Master Byron of Luna, the spymaster of Lord Abin II of Massy's has been sent to Stone Dance to investigate rumours of a plot. Maybe he should be silenced before he finds out about my plot to kill Lady Paramount, Cersei of the Westerlands. This might be necessary. 33% chance that our plot is uncovered. Master Byron discovered my plot and has informed Lord Albin Massey. This better not interrupt my scheme, else we're just going to have to go in and just murder her, aren't we, really? Right, disband. Yes, can we disband the fleet as well? Actually, the fleet we don't need to disband. We will actually bring that home to our own lands. There we go. Now can we declare war on Red Fort? Yes, finally. Dragon Conquest of Red Fort. Yes. Send. The Iron Throne is at a state of war. We should send Ravens. Yeah, not that we're going to need too many men to join us. Lord Paramount Gerald the Rash has declared war of Ironborn independence on Queen Daenerys. Okay, so that didn't take you long to do, did it? Your Grace, I will honour my alliance and take up arms to defend the realm again. Okay, so the Stormlands are actually helping us, the Bollins, so maybe they can earn their right to keep their land. The Reach is helping us. Daenerys Targaryen, we have had enough of your house dominion over the Iron Islands, and so henceforth I shall rule over an independent realm from Pike. We shall win this right on the battlefield if necessary. They will regret this. Okay, the Vales joining me. Dawn's everyone but the West and the North have joined. The North are busy. Oh, and the Trident, but I didn't expect any different from Littlefinger. Let's just raise 244 men with Daenerys leading them. That would... Actually, it probably will be enough men because we've got a dragon, haven't we? And by the time we get up there, we're probably going to have a lot of men. So let's just march up here. People will join our cause. Right, can we now... Oh yeah, we will have to wait because our council obviously deteriorates whilst you're at war. Which is always very annoying. But we do need to try and take the vote. And as we are actually Relaw religion, we probably should try and change the faith of King's Landing to Relaw, which will be interesting. They will surely honour their obligations. Peter Baelish has ignored us. We have a dangerous faction. Quentin for the Iron Throne. Quentin Lannister. Okay, and they've got quite a few people backing that. Overthrow the monarchy of Astapor. Cleon for Astapor. Overthrow the monarchy of Yunkai. Okay. Independence. Rickard. Okay. So we've got a few people who are trying to go for independence. Right. I may give some of these lands to people. Just, let's, okay, so Yunkai, Mormont, landed title, Kingdom of Yunkai, send. They still stay under our control this way. Astapor, House Selmer, grand landed title, Kingdom of Astapor, send. And then we have a Marine, which is moved over here. Why is the capital moved from Marine? Lord Hizda of Marine. Who are you? Are you actually Lord Freeholder of Marine? Okay, you're at war, so we can't do anything with you for now. Oh, have you moved to the island? Is that the new capital of Marine? Yes. Nah, whatever. They're at war. But that'll hopefully get rid of those factions over there by granting new kingships. The kings of those lands. Right, let's march north and try and end this red fort. Not that they've got much chance. I'm surprised they haven't just surrendered, like, almost straight away. They can't have many men. 4,000 men in their lands yet. It's not a lot at all, is it? The Arryns will probably defeat them before we even get there. Where are these ships going? They're just sitting there. Let's just bring them around to the air. Bring them around to King's Landing, please. So we don't lose them all. Not that we really need them. Let's just march straight on the Red Fort capital. We'll win this easy. The Red Wind host is here already. Here come the Bolling host as well from the Stormlands. And then it's just the case of sorting out the Iron Islands. Adina Selmy currently enjoys the title Queen of Aspor. However, she currently holds no legal right to keep this royal style whilst under my vassalage. I also know she may retain her royal style privilege. The castle is impregnable. We will be safest here. Send my family into send them into hiding. We don't want them getting caught. I don't know who could we give Casterly Rock to if we were to take it for ourselves. And why have we got this? Your Grace, Roose Bolton has been defeated. His reign of misrule has come to an end and stability has been brought to the Dreadfort. Lord Paramount Ramsay Bolton, his heir, shall hence... Oh, for God. Oh, yeah, let's get rid of Roose and put Ramsay in charge. That's a good idea. That's a wonderful idea. Wow, we've got 12,000 men here all of a sudden. Let's assault. Your Grace, I will honour my alliance to take up arms to defend you. Okay, so there's a new Lord Paramount of the Vale. Who do we betroth Prince Aemon to in the end? Betrothed to, yes, Marjorie Tyrell. I may break that betrothal now. The Lower Lord of Golden Grove. I just think we could probably get a better betrothal for him now. Was she impressive at least? Yeah, she had the quick trait, didn't she? Yes, that's why we went for it, if I remember rightly now. There we go, an easy siege victory. And again, just an easy assault. I am looking forward to doing the Dance of Dragons, but it won't last as long as it did, obviously, in the real story of how it stretched on for a few years. I can't see it lasting that long. With the dragons, it's going to be a quick Russian attack, so it's going to be more about what do we do once we finish that playthrough. What do we go with next? And I'd love to hear your guys' opinions that once we do win the dance, what do we then do as the Blacks of House Targaryen? Lord Paramount Pattaya of the Trident has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning sexual preferences. Okay, we'll keep it to ourselves for now. Doesn't really matter. And military, let's deploy Dragon in the Siege just to get this out of the way because we've got the Greyjoys to worry about back home. Could we call an army up here? Yes, 18 men. Oh wow, that's pretty bad. Very, very bad actually. Right, can we now assault? Not yet. We cannot order an assault. We're not the siege leaders. Okay, okie dokie dokie. We could march and attack the other hosts then. Let's do that. We'll march and we'll leave them. No, they're staying with us now, are they? That's just being awkward. Being very awkward. But at least we'd have managed to achieve our main aims for the series, and that was to liberate slavery and then take back Westeros. We really need to transfer this vassalage to the Red Winds once we get this war out of the way. I really need to remember to do that. Victory. Awesome. And we'll assault again. Get another great victory. And once more to finish off that land. There we go. And now we need to go up to the Fingers to finish things off. Let's sail the fleet around there quickly, because we're going to need that soon. Aemon Targaryen has had Viserion's whip added to his treasure. Awesome. How old is Aemon? Is he almost ready to marry? 14. Yeah, so he's very, very close to marrying. Quick and attractive. He's got some very good traits. Queen Daenerys Stormwind has inherited the castle of Sandship from Commander Rolf of Sandship. Where's that? Down in Dawn. Okay, interesting. We'll have to give that to somebody. Somebody of interest. Let's move the host up north. Ruffo of Torturer's Deep Munity has usurped the title Lordship of Torturer's Deep from Lucaris Valerian. Ah, so that's going to be, yeah, Pirate King or Rhaen's heir, I'm guessing. Who's arrived at our court. Okay. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumours have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. I must be careful. Right, is that on the plots? Okay, so an other who's in the kingdom of the Westerlands. What the actual fuck? He has joined our plot to help kill Cersei. What the hell? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you feel free. At least he's coming to help us. We've got auto-stop plots on anyway. I wonder who's plotting to kill us. We'll soon find out, I'm guessing, when we get murdered. Right, where are we? Here we are. Wow, 19,000 Reachmen are marching their way up north to the fingers. Let's crush this Red Fort armor so that we can finish that. At least by defeating the armor, we'll hopefully crush them and get the war score up. Your Grace, I would like to politely remind you of the gold that the Iron Throne owes my house. Pay the money. Let's just get these debts out of the way that Cersei and Robert have racked up in the last 20 years. Well, not even 20. Well, yes, it would be more than 20 years by the time we took Westeros, wouldn't it? So, Your Grace, I'm pleased to report the majority of the population of Farring Cross has converted to the R'hllor faith. Awesome. If we could get the Crown Lands to convert, that would be great. There we go. We've had a great victory there, so we can march up to the fingers. Yep, it's bound to cause unrest, but what quality of education would you like to purchase for your courtier, Gregor of the Hollow Hill? Who even are you? Gendry's son, yes. Yeah, let's give him a good education. You never know what he might end up being like. Why not? Very dangerous faction. It's Quentin for the Iron Throne, and there's a lot of people wishing to back him. Obviously, the High Septon, which is no surprise. Who's the leader? Ah, Lord Bywater. How dare you? Right. Where is our... Let's send you to improve diplomatic relations. Can we send you a little gift? Will that make you like us a bit more? See if we can try and stop that seed from spreading. We've got dragons, so we'll end pretty much any war fairly easily and quick, I would imagine. Although I don't want Drogon to die because he is quite young. Your Grace, I would like to remind you of the gold that the Iron Throne owes my house of Flea Bottom. Oh my god, we've literally borrowed money off everyone. This is really annoying. Is there a way to check how much debt we actually owe, like in total? Looks like the Iron Islands are probably going to win independence. Your Grace, I will honour my alliance. Okay, so the Boltons are coming to help us. Lady Paramount Mariah of the North. Is that Ramsay's? Yes, it's Ramsay's daughter. Okay, interesting. 3,000 men that the North have, because they've been through a lot, haven't they, of late, the North. They can't raise many men at all from anywhere by the looks of it. What's the most they can raise? 1,500 from Winterfell. Ah, but she's actually ruling from the Dreadfort. Who hosts Winterfell then? Lord Harwin Snow of Winterfell, of House Nobley. Okay, so he's a Flint bastard by the looks of it. Taking us along. Hey, we're finally arrived on the fingers. Let's deploy our dragon in the siege because that'll be enough to win this war, hopefully. Can we now assault? Have we killed enough people? Not just yet, but almost. Wow, we're minus 70 against the Greyjoys. They've pretty much taken the capital. Hopefully we can get down there in time if we're lucky. We're going to have to be very, very quick, though, if we want to get down there in time. 6,000 men will be enough just because we've got the dragon, but we need to siege this first. Deploy dragon in siege. Dracarys. Oh, come on, we've almost done it. And attempt an assault. 95%. Oh, you're having a laugh. Come on. One more assault should do it so we can get down south and try and end this Ironborn rebellion. We really need to do something about the Ironborn. They're rebelling once again. Offer peace, enforce demands. Yes. There we go. Right. Dock the ships, get on the fleet, and then we also need to transfer King Jasper, the Arrogant. We need to transfer the vassalage back to the Vale. Back to the Arryns. Right. 105 men. Just what we need. Come on, ships. Your Grace, I will honour my alliance and take up arms to defend you. Okay, so they're joining all the way from over there. I will suffer no other kings. He won't be a king. He'll be a lord. Lord Redfort. Right. Let's take our 105 men down to King's Landing, because these are going to make a massive, massive difference. We'll call up the Rosby men, and we'll call up the Duskendale men as well. House Riker. That's going to be 3,000 men. You know what? By the time we arrive, if we call up the Blackwater Rayonet army as well, which is 1,000 men, we'll probably have 18 men from Driftmark. Yeah, we'll probably have enough men. A dangerous faction. What's the dangerous faction now? Still Quentin for the Iron Throne. That is a very dangerous faction. Who's joining it? Duskendale, Denley the Black, the High Septon, Lord of Rosbet. Right, so it's all the Stokeway. It's all of the Crownlander men, which is a bit frustrating. Even though the Bywaters have joined in to help us in this war. Where is the fleet? Come on, fleet, you're taking forever. Can you get down here, please, so we can... Oh, it'd probably help if I pressed unpause. What an absolute retard. But yeah, if we get all our men together here, hopefully we can just stop them. But I'm worried they're about to finish sieging King's Landing, and I'm worried that might be enough for them to win the war. Right, 3,000 men. Let's march them on, and we'll march the other 1,000 men as well. Yeah, we've got some decent commanders. We've got a dragon, which is the main thing, but will we arrive in time before they manage to siege King's Landing? Let's bring the ships to King's Landing as well. Come on. Siege of the Red. Defeat took us to 99%, but we have managed to arrive on time, and we can't call the dragon because the main host isn't here yet. Here we go. Deploy dragon in battle. Dracarys. Hopefully this will change the fate. The Lank is consumed by dragon fire. Lord Gerald Winch of Ironholt tried to slay your dragon and failed. He was beaten back by the flames. Iron King Gerald Greyjoy of the Iron Isles tried to slay your dragon and failed. He was beaten back by the flames and severely burnt. He was killed. Okay, so we managed to burn and kill him, so his young son is now in control. Will we be able to win this battle? It's very close. They might actually win it. We're going to be just not have enough men, even though we used the dragon. That is very frustrating. For goodness sake. Right. Let's call up this army here. 200 men. 100 men. 336 men. And 217 men. And let's march them all on that. We'll put our commander in the army. The army that's going to get there first. And they're marching away. But we'll be able to chase them down. 99% though. That's very annoying. Okay. Truce with Tyrosh is expiring. That's good. We can just get our men to gather quickly. And try and finish off the Grey... Okay, so the Greyjoys had to retreat as well. Right, let's go to Rayonet. See if we can cut them off at King's Landing. We've got 5,000 men here now in King's Landing, so that's good. 6,000, including our allies. 2,000 ourselves, but we've got 5,000 on the way down. We should be able to actually beat back the Greyjoys. As long as they don't manage to do anything in any land before we get to them, we should be okay. It's only a young lord as well now. Right, let's march. We'll march those men there. 2,000 men will be enough with Daenerys in control. Release Drogon on the battlefield. It will be more than enough. Intrigue. Deploy dragon in battle. Dracarys. And that should be a very easy victory now. And then we're going to have to sail all the way around to Pike yet again. Even though it feels like we only did that not so long ago. Because we didn't. An episode or two ago when we brought down the Greyjoys. I think it's time for new lords in the Iron Islands, really, isn't it? Considering they keep being treasonous. Right, let's get our men. Let's get our men on the ships and sail round to Pike. Can we transfer vassalage at war? I'm sure we can't. No, I didn't think we could. So, because I need to transfer these vassals, because we're upsetting people because we've got vassals that we shouldn't have. Unmarried heir. Okay, so what happened to your bride, Aemon? You now need a new bride. Okay, do the Valerians have anyone befitting you? He has his sister, but she's already married. Say a Valerian feature. The Red Winds? Do the Red Winds have anybody? No, doesn't look like it. Definitely not. How old is the Lady Bolin? She's only 11, so we'd have to wait a while, which I don't really want to have to do. What about the Bolton from up north? That could be quite funny if we married a Bolton. I don't think she'd go for it just because she's the last Bolton. Oh no, Roose is still around. But no, she's... Arrange a marriage between her and Aemon. Oh, she will actually accept that. So yeah, we'll go for that because then we can hopefully get a claim on the north, which would be interesting. Old Gods and Dragon, which could also be very interesting. To the most excellent Queen Daenerys, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I accept your suggestion that Prince Aemon and Lady Paramount Mariah get married. Why have we got 11,000 men here? We didn't... Yes, it's in everyone's concern. Yeah, we could do with a bit of money. Where's the ships gone? Did I not load... Oh, no, I did load the men on the ships, so I don't know why. Okay, who knows? Let's march those 14,000 across land to the Bane Fort. It should take them a while to get there, but hopefully by the time they're there, our ships will be around there anyway. Well, they will be. Your Grace Lady Paramount Mariah has sent you the customary dowry, 100 gold. That's good. We'll put it to good use. Who's this? Oh, right, the Astapor army is on Pike. Very good indeed. Who are the Lannisters fighting for? Who are the Lannisters fighting against? Against the Crakehulls. Sir Gareth Drinkwater has been a loyal and able servant. I'll give him a bit of gold for now, but we may have a bit of land to give to him. Drowned man Aldale of Seagrave was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Awesome. A petty noble from the Dreadport has spent a week visiting King's Landing, constantly bragging about his wealth and estates back home, insulting his local peers and behaving like royalty. Your courtiers are quite sick of him and are asking you take action. Write a formal complaint to Lady Paramount Mariah of the North, gain 50 prestige. Yeah, we'll do that. Let him rot for now. Right. We did have a bit of land, didn't we, I think? Where's Garrus? Garrus Drinkwater. Oh, we've got Edmure Tully as well, haven't we? We need to grant him some land, get him his land back if we can. Very similar to when we did our John playthrough and we had to do that. Haha, Garrus Drinkwater. Grant landed title. Do I have anything decent for you? Lordship of Catswold. Where's that? Okay, yes, we'll send you the Lordship of Catswold, Sir Garrus Drinkwater. I don't think the Reach Lords are going to like that. A Dornish Lord with land in the Reach, but it's not near the Marcher Lord, so maybe we'll get away with it. Some of your kin are unhappy. Oh, get stuff, Quentin. You're always upset. Dear Queen Daenerys of the Iron Throne, I feel insulted that the first thing you do is accuse any people of being ill-behaved. Did you ever consider that he may be a fraud? Of course not, you unprincipled fool. All the best, Lady Paramount Mariah of the North, your daughter-in-law. What a nerve. This change things, break non-aggression pact. I will let this go for now. Lose 200 prestige. Good job we've got a stupid amount of prestige. We could actually become exiled amongst men, couldn't we, with the amount of... Queen Daenerys, have to listen to the advice of a group of bannermen. Yeah, I don't really care. Hey, here come the ships, finally. Let's land them in Pike. Land the men in Pike, please. Actually, land the men in Volmark, and we'll attack this army in Harlaw. Who do we give Paramountcy of the Iron Islands to? We did have Greyjoy, didn't we? Victorian in our court. A daughter was born to Lord Edmure Tully. Should we give it to the Tullys? That could be quite funny. Like a reverse of the Iron Islands taking the Riverlands. We'll give the Iron Islands to a Riverland Lord. That would be quite funny. Might do that just for jokes. Right, let's attack this Greyjoy host. It should be an easy victory, and that it was. We captured a Septon, who's for the Greyjoy. I don't know why the Greyjoys have got a Septon. That doesn't seem right, does it? Right. Why are we not in control of this armor? There we go. Let's deploy Dragon in the siege of 10 Towers. God, it's not the same as having a really amazing dragon like Balerion or Vagar or whatever, is it? Drogon's very weak compared. Oh, the ships are nearly there though, so let's get these men on the ships so that they can come over to the Iron Islands. Something I've never understood is how you have to sail to the Islands, as you rightly should, but why don't you have to do it to Bear Island and Skagos? I really think it should be more that you'd have to sail to those islands. Same with the Vale Islands. It's something I've never understood, really, why it's that way. Prefer it if it was the other way, especially like if you want to try and do like the rebellion of Skagos and actually stand a chance. You've got no chance with a proper crossing. Okay, we managed to siege that fairly easy. Let's now siege Volmark, and then we'll go over to Pi. Let's deploy these men in. Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene. Okay, I'll try. Awesome, they decided to back down. Let's dot the men in Pike. Most of the Iron Islands aren't even fighting for the Greyjoys, which is... Ah, we're on 100%. I didn't even realise. Offer peace, enforce demands. Yes. The war has ended. Is he our prisoner? Imprisoned by Queen Daenerys. Yes. Awesome. And who's she getting married to? A hawk. Okay. Right, let's disband the men. Can we bring the ships home? So that's that under control. He will forfeit the Iron Islands. Yes. As in our control. He can't stop us. He's you there at the title Kingdom of the Iron Islands. Let him rot for now. Right, can we take him as a hostage? Right, let's have a look in our court. Who shall we give the Iron Islands to? There's a lot of Reachmen in the Iron Islands. I suppose that's probably because they took the Iron Islands. They took the Reach, didn't they? So they probably took a lot of them back. Right, who have we got in our court? Who has been loyal and deserved land? The Valerians, I suppose, have been loyal, but probably deserve some form of reward. Our husband will probably cry if we don't give it him. Could give it to our son and heir. He is now married. Do you know what? Yeah, let's give it to us. Oh, we can't at the moment. He's actually living up in the north as a Lord of the North. The war has ended. Yes, we'll reappoint the old council for now. I will order them to stand down. Cannot end this war. Right. Your husband, yeah, I can't grant him to him at the moment. Right, can we disband the fleets for now, please? Right, who do we give the Iron Islands to then instead? If we can't, could give it to the Valerians. He already has a high lordship, but I feel like they deserve to be rewarded. And he's also R'hllor, so hopefully he might spread. Yeah, let's give him Kingdom of the Iron Islands. Maybe he'll spread R'hllor for us over there. They are islanders as well, have a massive fleet. Now they'll have an even bigger fleet. They're just swapping one coast of Westeros for the other coast of Westeros. But we will end... Oh no, let's just do the vassalages. Let's do the vassalages. Transfer vassalage. Where are you? Yep, Lord of the Fingers. Send. Transfer vassalage. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are the red forts? Where's the red forts? Where's the red forts? Where's the red forts? Where are the red forts? Where the hell's the red forts gone? Are they not under our control anymore? Ah, okay. Right, the Reach, though, there are a few that need transferring to you. And they are, yep, Garish Drinkwater. Got a couple more, haven't we? You. I think that's all of them down there that we needed to do. Yes, it is. We've got everything here sorted out. There's a couple that we need to transfer the vassalage to you. We're going to make you very, very powerful, Lord Valerian. Chlorisle. Then again, no. Chlorisle is... Well, yeah, it probably should be yours, really, to be honest. Transfer vassalage of Chlorisle. Send. Transfer vassalage of Sunglass. Send. We'll just give you all of that area instead, and then you're directly under us anyway. Lord... Yep, all these need to go under you as well. Make you very powerful and very loyal. Rook's Rest, yes. And... yes, Baroon. Boggs. Just one more to do. Massey. and the crabs of Claw. Yeah, there we go. Send. There we go. Now he's pretty powerful. Lord Paramontaris the Generous. Hopefully we could marry our granddaughter if we get one to his son. But there we go. He has the Iron Islands and Driftmark. It's a little bit far away from each other, but at least we've sorted out the vassalages. Now, I think most are how they should be. The North are obviously they're revolting against each other again just because they hate Boltons. Can't blame them. I hate them too. But anyway, we'll end this episode here for now. I'm not sure if we'll have another episode or not. I'll leave that up to you guys to decide on. Let me know down in the comments. But thank you all so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for my next video.